Greetings traders, or shall I say future traders. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to install the Tastyworks trading platform. Perhaps you've been wondering about getting into investing and looking at all the different brokerages that you have available to you, the different platforms, and maybe Tastyworks has come across your radar. And we're going to take a quick look at how you find the software and get it installed, and just a little bit of getting used to it. So here we go. All right, so what you're going to want to do is open up your browser, whatever browser that might be, right? In this case, I'm using Chrome, and I've navigated in the address bar to tastyworks.com. And when you get here, you want to click on Technology. When you get here, really it's as simple as clicking on Download Tastyworks Now. And you can click this red button here to download the installer. It truly is a cross-platform app as well. Here you can see that they have it for Mac, Windows, and Linux for you Linux geeks out there. Yay, right? So yeah, it's, I believe, a Java application. So I've clicked it, I've already downloaded it, and it's in my downloads folder. And there it is. And we can see here that we have Tastyworks. What I want to do is I'm going to double click this to launch the installer. And you get a little wizard here, and I know it's small. I apologize here. I'm relatively new to this monitor here, and it looks great for me, but I know if you're viewing this on a mobile device, it's going to be a little smaller. So I'll tell you what it says here. You're going to see a setup wizard. We'll install Tastyworks. You got next button already highlighted, so I'm going to click that. Here you have your end user license agreement. You need to read this on your own, right, and decide if this is something you accept. I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to hit next. You get to choose the destination for the installation of this application. Here it's set to the default of inside of your C drive, your program files, and Tastyworks. I'm going to leave that as set to the default. Click on next. It's going to ask to begin the installation when it has a admin rights here. So you're going to need to use your admin rights allegedly. We'll see if that happens. If that happens, it may not capture it, and I would be hitting yes or no. So we'll see here. There we go. It's come up for me now. It says, do you want to allow this app to make changes? And no is highlighted. I'm going to click yes. And the installation proceeds. And it's finished. So there it is. I hit finish. And let's double check to see if it, sometimes these apps make, yep, there we go. It made a quick shortcut here for me on my desktop. I'm going to double click that to launch it. And because this is going to be an app I'm going to use daily, as soon as it launches here, you can see here it's launching this version. It always checks in the beginning to see if there's an update, right? And I'm going to right click this down here in my taskbar, and I'm going to choose Pin to Taskbar. All right. So this is what it looks like upon first launch. I'm going to maximize it so it takes up all my screen here. Over here, you have your username and password. And yeah, I'm going to drag that off screen right now just so I can temporarily put in my information here. And this is a real account, so that's why I am avoiding having that be seen. All right, and then now that I've entered my username and password, I'm going to drag this back onto the screen and maximize it here. And it is small. I understand that that is the case because I've had viewers previously tell me that this is too small. So if you're the kind of person that would like your font a little bigger, they do allow you to make this larger. Unfortunately, there's a limit. So with this right sidebar open, which it might be closed for you, right? You can adjust its width like this. I'm going to come up to this gear, and I'm going to choose, where is it? General, zoom level. 120% is the biggest they let you go. So that's proof for my loyal viewers there that I'm actually, you know, not lying. I've made it as big as they'll let me make it. All right. So you might have a view that looks something like this, where your drawer is set to the side like this. I don't think so, because this is like the default installation. So this gives you the three areas. You have your left sidebar, your right sidebar, and then your central area here, right? You've got then your other navigation along the middle here, your positions, your trade, your activity. So yeah, you might have to adjust some of these columns. It might remember the columns that I have, and it doesn't look like it did. Since I recently did a fresh install here, of Windows 10 because I wanted to, keep it clean. Every once in a while, I feel like it's a good idea to wipe your Windows clean. All right, so this is how you install Tastyworks, and you get started with it. And I hope this helps you. And this is, by the way, my name is Neil, and this is Option Theory. And what we do here is we practice our skills. Tastyworks is just one of the platforms that you have available to you. Unfortunately, right now, it doesn't have any simulation involved with it, right? And that's why on this channel, you'll see us primarily use Thinkorswim. That's another option for you too. You can get started with that one. You can even get a 60-day trial for it for free. Beyond that, you'd have to create an actual account, and you can even get away with not even funding it. So you just have to go through the process. And I know Thinkorswim isn't available to everybody, but perhaps with these two platforms, you can get going, but definitely you want to find one you can simulate if you're not ready to risk real money, right? I'm not a professional trader. I even say that in my intro video, but this is the place where you can go ahead, follow along with us, try these simulated trades, and begin to take the fear out of trading. Prove to yourself that you can do this. All right, I hope this helped everybody. And if you think I've earned a like with this video, would you mind hitting that little like button there? And you know what? If this is your first video with me, you don't have to subscribe yet. You know what? I don't want to be one of those guys pushing you to do it. If I've earned your subscription, someday you will click that button. All right, so until I see you in another video, everybody, happy trading.